Well, in a KQ2 exclusive, a local barber has been dealing with a case that stems back to the state of Oregon. And after 10 years, he's finally telling his side of the story. KQ2's Josepher Williams sat down with the barber to discuss his case and how one picture connected him to the killing of Michael Brown.
Monday through Sunday, you can find Boda Bain at Kingdom Cuts Barbershop, but over 10 years ago, one fatal night changed his entire life.
We flew him out there. He came there to our house, and later that night, he ended up murdering my grandmother.
Back in October of 2013, Bain, formerly known as Joda Cain, was arrested for aggravated murder alongside his cousin for the murder of his great-grandmother.
I was a 17-year-old kid, and I ran to the side of the upstairs couch and froze in fear, and my cousin killed my grandmother. And so after he killed her, he came out of the room and was like, if you don't drive me out of this area, I'm going to kill you too.
Even though Bain was acquitted of all his murder charges, he still ended up spending 10 years in jail for manslaughter.
Knowing what I know today, of course, I regret it all. He wasn't worth, my grandma's life. She died in a way that she shouldn't have, and she shouldn't have died at all.
While Bain tried to escape the dangers of Kansas City and moved to Oregon, one picture followed him for the rest of his life, linking him to one of the most notorious cases in American history.
So what's kind of your reaction to that picture there?
I was young and dumb.
This one picture of Bain posing with a gun would connect him to the killing of Michael Brown in Ferguson, Missouri, as a then Kansas City Police Department officer mistook Bain for Brown.
I felt like they were using, this picture to criminalize Michael Brown, and I think it was horrible.
While Bain hasn't received any formal apology from KCPD or the police officer, his case hasn't stopped him from turning his life around.
Got licensed while I was in prison, and after returning back to Missouri, I ended up meeting the owner of my shop, and he gave me an opportunity, honestly, and with the opportunity, I took it and I ran with it.
After 10 years still dealing with the backlash from his case, losing family members and friends, Bain is hoping to one day get the call that he's free and done with his case.
I haven't really had the opportunity to really grieve or cope with my grandma's death because I've been fighting for my freedom behind it for the last 10 plus years. And so it put me in a position where I can finally get some closure.
Josepher Williams, KQ2 News.